Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this because I want to finish with the story. So basically, because I felt like I rushed the end because I saw the time ticking down. I was like, ah. But all right, so basically, before this Nick game come on, go Knicks, go New York, go New York, go. Talked to my godfather because like all of a sudden my mom like kind of backpedaled a little bit. All of a sudden now, well, I was young and maybe I was like, what? Even though what's so funny is Elle and my godfather used to work together. So when she was pregnant, they used to think that I was my godfather's child anyway. And so I used to think that he was my dad too in the first place. Like our complexions are kind of similar. He was like, no, I remember when I stopped messing with your mother. Don't worry about it. I don't think I am. But for your sake, for your peace of mind, and for your mom's peace of mind, I will definitely do the test for you or whatever. So I'm not even going. That whole story, I'm gonna keep that a little bit more private because it was a whole back and forth with that. Like, 1 minute she's like, she talking to him about it, but then she's telling me the paper that I have is wrong. She's saying, oh, he probably got a blood transfusion. Oh, they mixed up the test. That paper's now wrong. This new paper that I paid $300, $500 for, I forgot, $300, $500. I don't remember right now. I was so pissed off. I think it was $500. That I paid $500 for is wrong? No. Somebody go run me my money. They didn't. I didn't care because it wasn't about the money. Whatever. I lost $500. I didn't lose $500, but now it's like, I know for a fact. Even though I knew for a fact when I looked at this man's picture that who I belong to anyway. So, the point of the matter is, my kids don't even know the story, my older kids. So now they hear the story because I didn't really express it to them. But hey, this is how life is. You can't hide everything from them. So the point is, so this is, mind you guys, this is December 2024. It just happened. So I'm just like, all right, we can take a test. She's like, yeah, you know. So I was like, okay. I left her after we argued. I'm gonna spare y'all the argument. It was a lot of stress back and forth on the phone. Basically made to be my fault. She was like, she just basically made it to be my fault. There was no comfort. There was no, I'm sorry that you found out. It was still denial. It was, and I told her, I said, listen, I just want to let you know something. I don't care what you did at 19. You were 19. Who cares? I don't care. You were 19 years old. I don't care what you did at 19. Okay. I'm not judging you for it. I just want you to just be honest and real with me so I can get to know who the hell the guy was. Oh, I don't know who that is. It only could be your godfather. Okay, cool. No, only that person could be your godfather. Cool. So then I said, let me relax. And I called her. I said, okay, you know, I said something to the effect of like, okay, well, great. Well, now, since we probably know that it's him, blah, blah, blah. I said something nice. I can't remember what I said. But I knew I was going to get a phone call back from her. That's why I acted cool. Even though I know who the guy is. It's not my godfather. So I'm like, she calls me back, leaves me a message. She's like, just so you know, don't get too excited about thinking your godfather is your dad because you just never know. How we go from it's 100% L to, well, it gotta be your godfather, to now, oh, it could be this other guy. Bro, she's not old. She's 64. I'm 44. We're 20 years apart. You can't go from 100. It was so bad. She even told me, she was like, which this is the craziest thing I've ever heard of, so I'm going to say this. That's why I think my mom has mental health issues, and I'm not trying to rag on my mom, but this is just, if y'all ever see me depressed or upset and why today was kind of important to me, it's because I go through things like this. That's just like crazy. She said that Elle tricked her into paying child support because he lied and said he took a DNA test. I was born in 1980. There was no DNA test in 1980. There was no DNA test in 1980. DNA test, we Googled it. They started DNA test in 1982. So either you're just that much, I'm going to go to die with the lie and go to the grave with this situation, or you really don't remember, which is fine too, but say that. Or I don't even care what you want to say, but where's the comfort for me to say, you know what, how do you feel? How are you okay? How can I help you feel better if you're not okay? That's all I wanted her to do, is just say, well, I'm sorry, I was young. No, she didn't own up to it. It is now 6 months later. We haven't talked about it. Well, we kind of talked about it in December. She said it could have been somebody, blah, blah, blah. So, whatever. Fast forward. I'm dealing with the fact, guys, is that my mom and I have a strained relationship. Hence why now, I told y'all earlier, I do not like Father's Day. I do not like Mother's Day. I've always had a struggle with Father's Day. I was a little bit okay with Mother's Day, but that's been a struggle in the past couple of years as well. And now this year, I was a mess. So right now, we're on the cusp of Mother's Day and Father's Day. Maybe that's why I woke up in a funky mood. I don't know, but I do know that shouts out once again to God, Kaisanat, Funny Marco, with the streaming people that I met today, because they made me feel a whole lot better about a couple things. Because this is a small piece of the pie of the shit that I have in my story that's not made up. That Lifetime, one of y'all need to hit me up, because what the hell? So, more of the story is my mom is still basically like, well, I haven't talked to her because she keeps going in circles with me, and I'm just like, bro, I want a hug from a parent to say, yo, I'm sorry, or yo, are you okay? Not even I'm sorry, because you did what you did and it's fine. It wasn't on purpose. You was having fun, young, wild, and free. Have a blast. But hi, I'm here. I'm hurting. I'm 44, finding out that, yeah, this guy thought even though we don't have a great relationship, it's still like, whoa, pull the rug from underneath me. Now my trust issues are on 1,000,000, and I don't trust anybody, anything, or anything. So anyway, questions in the chat, but questions down below. If you guys went through a similar story, if you have any questions, if you have any advice, please let me know. I don't know what to do. I feel like I lost a mother and a father at this point, and I can't talk to the siblings because they going on with their life. I just feel like I'm a floating rock, because like I just feel that way, and I have to be an amazing mom to 3 people and try to be a good wife and sometimes a mom to him, and I feel motherless, fatherless, and loveless, but I still give out love. I don't know how to do it. So yeah, that's that. It is time for the Nick, so I'm gonna end this story time here. I may continue it, but that's the bulk of the story. I just wanted to get it out. I have been wanting to get it on TikTok in case somebody else has been through this, or they want to share their story, or they don't feel alone, or I don't feel alone, even though I don't want nobody else to feel this way, because it's not a good way to feel. That, you know, your parents are, well, he's not alive, but the 2 people that are supposedly my parents, and yes, I haven't talked to L since then. He said he was going to hit me up. Haven't talked to L since then. He hasn't even talked to me. He knows the results as well. I found out that he knew the results. He had an emotional breakdown about it. People comforted him. I'm the motherfucking child here. Can I get some comfort, people, please? Somebody comfort me, please. Like, it's fine. I have scissor. I have scissor in the Knicks. Well, shit, Knicks. I need you tonight at this point. All right, story time done off. All right, we about to get into this Nick game, y'all. I don't know how to end story times, but thanks for listening. Hit me in the comment section.